Oh, VGT, non-VGT, these are the questions of the hour. So, guys, I want you to know that there's no right answer here. So, if you go non-VGT, you're going to get more top end. You just are, but your bottom end's going to suck. And so, but you're going to sound crazy awesome when you start the truck. And you know this. So it depends on what you want. If you want daily driver drivability and all this kind of stuff, stick with VGT. If you're just like, hey, look, in the middle of a race with somebody, I want to win every single time, yeah, VGT. That's essentially what it comes down to. It comes down to whether or not you like the sound better, the throaty sound of a VGT, or the spin-up performance that comes with, the throaty response of a non-VGT, or the spin-up performance of a VGT. Especially if you go with like KC's dual ball bearing turbo, which, Charlie says, anywhere from stock to 190 30s, but we run this turbo with 205 30s and it works great. So now you get the benefits of all the worlds, right? So you get the top end power, you get the low end throttle response, you get the faster spin up time, you get the drivability. It's awesome. But is it as awesome top end as a VGT, as a non-VGT? The answer is no. It just isn't. So is there a right answer? And by the way, does it sound like that, like throaty and all this kind of stuff? It does not. And so if you like the throaty and you like the top end, and you don't mind if you've been getting in the neighborhood when the light turns green, then VGT is for you. And we sell those too. So, so if you want, we rep for SoCal, we rep for everybody. So I would tell you that this is personal preference. And what you choose to do with it is obviously yours as a result. So how do you use your truck? What do you like the best? And understanding that there's no right answers, right? So if drivability in all power ranges is what you want, have more fun in all power ranges, stick with your VGT turbo. Ideally a ball bearing turbo. Ideally a dual ball bearing turbo. You'll get the fastest spool up, the most responsive, the everything at your feet that you possibly can have, except for you will not be maximizing top end power. And if you need to maximize top end power, then you want to go with VGT, with non-VGT. Sorry, I keep on doing that. I'll do better. So the other thing about non-VGT turbos is the sizing is very, very, very particular. So if you need help with that, holler at us. We'll help you with the whole sizing conversation so that you get the proper size non-VGT turbo. With VGT turbo, especially with the dual ball bearing line of turbos, it's a lot more forgiving. So you can have a whole wide range of turbos and still be just fine. So a little bit of future, a little bit of forward planning, and a little bit of buy it once and move on. So okay, I hope this helps. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments below. I know the whole VGT, non-VGT debate is alive and well. So I'm curious what you guys say. Are your experiences different? Do you have a VGT setup and you've smoked a guy with a dual ball bearing turbo off the line? I'd be curious to hear those stories. So put them in the comments and we'll have a conversation. All right? FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Thanks for the tag.